Alright, guys, so after my other kind of personal video, um, I decided to do another one. Simply because there was a lot going on and I've had a little bit of alone time with my thoughts. Um, so, I don't know where to start on this video. It was kind of a last minute thought. It's probably going to be scatterbrained again, and I apologize for that. But I kind of feel like these personal, let me be truthful videos are kind of something that needs to be done, especially because it is quite common for YouTubers or anyone who makes videos to give off the inclination that everything's always good. It's not. I've spent quite a long while trying to build my channel up as I'm happy, I'm always here for people, blah, blah, blah. I am always going to be here for anyone who needs it. Like, I will always listen. But right now, I'm not, if that makes sense. Especially in the past years since I've left high school, I've taken on the responsibility of helping everybody else. I take on all their problems and try to help them to make them happy. I guess in doing that, I've kind of lost myself and forgotten who I really am and not really taking care of myself. I've kind of became the things that I've helped others through and worsened my own problems at the same time. So, um, I don't know. Like, I don't know necessarily what my point of this video was, besides to just kind of get some things out in the air. Anyone who got through that train wreck of a video yesterday obviously was kind of curious on some of the things that were happening. Like, I've gotten a couple messages about, like what's going on with Alex and what made me decide to come out and talk about this now. So first off, I do like to keep most of my personal life personal. I know I kind of opened that with that video. But while retaining privacy, there are some things I didn't tell Alex. As a friend, I didn't tell him. And some things that I told partials and I didn't explain in full detail, or I kind of left it vague, which I shouldn't have done. And right now he's not talking to me. And I completely understand. I completely understand why he's not talking to me, and I respect the fact that he's probably trying to figure out things himself, so neither of us say something that we regret. I mean, in a hand, I understand where he's coming from, but in a hand, I want him to talk to me and sit down and yell at me and let us fight this out. I don't want to lose my friend or whatever we are, could be. We are a big ball of confusion right now, but I definitely don't want to lose him as a friend, and I want to keep him as somebody that I can talk to every day. And just keep in communication. What else? Oh, for those of you who I have done videos with via Discord, as of like the 27th or 28th, whenever my big drama problems happened, I deleted Discord. I already don't get on Facebook very much, so that's not a big problem. But I have deleted Discord. I still, for this moment, I still have Skype for those who still have it. I barely use that anyway, so I'm debating on getting rid of that. I just need to take the time to come back to myself, I guess is the best way to explain it. And take time to heal on myself and maybe talk to someone about the problems that I'm having. Along with my problems, people know, as kind of touched base in my video, I have depression. It's severe depression. It's beyond seeing a therapist. At this point, I need to see a doctor. I probably need to get on medication. To go into greater detail about this, so with my depression, obviously it leads to, in my case, self-harming, but I don't eat, not like I should. When I do eat, most of the time I get sick. I have problems sleeping. When I do get to sleep, I don't sleep well, but I'm exhausted and I want to sleep all day, 24/7. And having the motivation and energy to get up and brush my hair, take a shower, live is kind of hard for me. Like it's not laziness, it's I want to get up and do these things, but I don't want to move. I don't want to think. And then with my anxiety, that's mainly what causes me to get sick after eating. Like I've been sick all day today. I don't really know how to explain things. As of this video, I am 50-50 on leaving the state. I have people telling me that it would be a bad idea. I have people telling me it's a good idea. Some people are telling me it's going to be better for me mentally because being here is going to be just physically and mentally hard on me. But I don't know what I want to do. my head is a mass land of confusion right now. So I don't know what to do. This is one of those times where I'm having depression problems, yes, but I also know that this is my fault. Like this current depression episode wholeheartedly is my fault. So there's that. I don't really know how to explain a lot that's going on in my life right now without getting too personal. But I need to take the time to focus on myself. I have a couple of acquaintances and friends that I am talking to decently regular right now to kind of help stabilize my mood. I think a big part of the mess I think happened on Thursday. I think it might have been Wednesday. Either way, today's Saturday, so yeah, I guess it was Thursdays. Most of the drama happened. I was a complete wreck. That's where most of my self-harm scars have came from. Was that night. Friday, I called out of work because mentally I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle getting out of bed, eating, and doing anything. I just wanted to lay there and be miserable or puke my guts out, which I did. I could go from being numb to bawling hysterically and asking my friends why they're my friends, why they like me around. Just you know the usual things that it seems to be a depression problem. But I hit a point yesterday, which is Friday. I hit a point yesterday when I stopped crying and bawling, and I was numb. I felt nothing. And I think that scares me more, honestly, because I'm used to being emotional. I know that I have that problem, that I feel everything too much. But I had a small period yesterday where I was numb. Felt nothing, cared about nothing. I was actually able to eat for a bit. And I don't know what in my head made me do that. But then everything kind of snapped back and it was the same emotional roller coaster. Today, I wanted to go to work. I didn't have a ride. But just before making this video, and the weird skip that you'll see earlier in the video, has been me being sick. I'm unable to hold food again. And I'm stressing, which is not helping the fact of me thinking about leaving. And I've had a conversation with a couple friends. Even with my father, who wants me to come stay in a tent in his front yard. At this point, I'm staying in Oxford for Alex. That's as plain and blunt as I can put it. He's been my friend for almost a decade, if not longer. It's really hard to keep track of time. It's been long enough that time doesn't matter. I'm planning on leaving. I don't know if even he can convince me otherwise at this point. But I'm staying for him because we need to talk face to face and just let it all out. And I'm not sure if leaving is what I want, to be honest. I don't know whether to stay or go. I know talking to him will help, and it'll help that decision because I'm sick of running when something happens. I'm sick of giving up everything. I've made mistakes in my life. I'm not perfect. I'll never claim to be perfect. I am so far from perfect. But I want to change who I am and be a better person. I want to learn to love myself the way that it seems like everybody else does. I want to see the person that people see that makes them want to stay around. The private messages and the DMs that I've gotten on YouTube and a couple other places. Just everyone's supportive without knowing the full situation and trying to tell me different reasons why they're friends with me or why they started talking to me. I've gotten everything from I'm silly and I'm nice to I'm a great personality and I'm open. And part of me wants to believe these things, but part of me is wondering if that's the facade that I put on. Like, is that the mask that I wear? Because realistically, I am those things, but I'm not, if that makes sense. I am imperfectly perfect. I'll never be perfect, but I'm trying to love who I am because of it. I'm trying to see what other people see in me. I'm trying to, instead of being that girl that people want to be around and people always want to come to with all their problems and all their feelings, I just want to be that friend that's there. I can't take on people's problems anymore. If Susie Q comes and tells me that they have problems or they are dealing with something, I usually devote all my time to that, all my energy, and it doesn't matter if I'm hurting, I'll drop everything for them. I can't continue to do that. I need to take time for myself. I need to work on myself and get my head more clear. Right now, as I make this video, I seem like I'm decently composed. Realistically, I'm so anxiety filled. I'm sick to my stomach. And after the video, I will probably curl up in the bed and bawl because it's what I do. But I guess the point of these videos are, or at least the Let's Talk videos, is just kind of to be open and honest and blunt and all of that stuff. Because I'm subscribed to maybe 100 people now. Back a couple months before I moved in with Alex, I had 600 or 700 people I was subscribed to. And all of them are happy. They all give on the face that they're happy. They all smile for the camera and pretend who they are and blah, blah, blah. And the few who talk about something serious like deadlocks or even Sky Does Minecraft when he decided to stop doing the videos that he didn't enjoy. I've seen kind of the negative impact of being open and honest about how you feel. But in my channel, I don't care about that. I've come to the realization that I need to be open with you guys, because being open in these videos and being realistic is going to help me in the long run. Instead of always having, hi guys, it's me, today, blah, 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 and then being all happy and go lucky. I just need to be myself sometimes. Like, yeah, I'm still gonna be that type of person when I make my videos, especially not my personal ones. But realistically, this is who I am. I'm Rose. I'm more than a YouTuber. I am more than this friend to people. I'm a person with problems of their own. And I'm aware I need to fix them. And I want to fix them. But this is what I have to say to anyone who's watching this video, who watched yesterday's video, etc. Be honest with people. If something's bothering you about someone, tell them. If you're having emotional problems with yourself, talk to somebody. Please get help. If you have a mentally abusive relationship, a mentally abusive home life, physically abusive anything, talk to somebody, get help. Please don't get to the point I have. Talk to somebody. Don't let it get bad. Don't let it get to this. Like, I got DM'd and I got asked, I cut. Do I want to die? Do I want to commit suicide? Realistically, you guys, yes. I want to. I have a knife. I know how to do it. I know how to make it fast. I know sitting in a bath of warm water makes the blood flow increase. I know how to do it. And I want to do it. But I'm scared to do it. I can't bring myself to push it down, to end it for me. No matter how much I want to do it, I can't. And I can't explain to people that feeling. If you've never experienced the want and the desire but the inability, I can't explain it to you. I can only hope that you never feel that way, that you never get to that point, that you never, ever get to the point that I'm at. Get help, talk to somebody. Please get better. And I don't know. I don't know what else to say, so I'm going to leave this video as it is. I know it's not my usual thing at all, so I guess thanks for listening, you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later, because that's about all I have right now. So, if you're out there listening and you know someone who needs help, help them. If you need help, please get help. So I'll close with that. And I'll thank you guys for watching, taking the time to listen, and of course being here when not everything's rainbows and sunshine.